Dialogs with Ancient Masters. The supreme and endless blessings of Samantabhadra's deeds, I now universally transfer. May every living being, drowning and adrift, soon return to the land of limitless light. The Vows of Samantabhadra, Avatamsaka Sutra, Chap. 40. About the author's Chi 1, Patriarch, also known as Tian Tai, Chi Kai or Chi Che. The Patriarch Chi I, 538–597, was one of China's greatest Buddhist thinkers, and the founder of the Tian Tai or Lotus Sutra school. The master's name and title are taken from Mount Tian Tai, Chang Province, where he lived and preached. His life coincided with the beginning of what is known as the Golden Age of Pure Land doctrinal development, 6th to 9th centuries. Chi has been described by D.T. Suzuki as one of the greatest Buddhist philosophers of all times, on a par with the sixth patriarch of Zen. Wei Neng's accomplishment in the way of Zen intuition equals, indeed, in its cultural value that of Chi and Fa Sang, third patriarch of the Avatamsaka school, in of whom are minds of the highest order, not only in China but in the whole world. In addition to his commentaries on the Tian Tai doctrine, Master Chi authored at least 4 treatises on Pure Land, as recorded in the Tripitaka, the best known of which is translated herewith under the title 10 Doubts about Pure Land. Thus, the close parallels and fundamental identity between Tian Tai and Pure Land were firmly established, broadening the philosophical base of Pure Land in East Asia. Tianzhu, a well-known Zen master of the 14th century. He was a disciple of national master Chung Feng, the highest ranking Zen master of his day, and lived and preached in the fertile Yangtze Valley of central China. Master Tianzhu was the author of a commentary on the Surangama Sutra, a key text followed by monks and nuns, especially Zen practitioners. The master had many followers during the Yuan and Ming dynasties. His treatise Doubts and Questions about Pure Land, translated herewith, underscores the similarities and basic unity of Pure Land and Zen. Thich Thien Tam, also known as Lin Du, Dharma Master Thich Thien Tam, contemporary, specializes in both the Pure Land and esoteric traditions. His best-known treatise, Naim Fat Thap Yu, is available in English under the title Buddhism of Wisdom and Faith. Diu Feng Min Tan. Acknowledgements, 3rd edition. We acknowledge our debts to numerous good spiritual advisors without whom this book could not have been completed. Heading the list are Dharma Master Lok Tu of the Sutra Translation Committee of the United States and Canada, Bronx, NY, and Dharma Master Thich Duk Naim of the International Buddhist Monastic Institute, Sepulveda, California. Their encouragement, exhortations, review of the text and clarification of important points of doctrine were crucial to this translation. Upasaka Larson Raleigh, Duong Din Hai, Dimitri, Laquang Thong and Upasaka Lean Smith went through all or part of the text and provided salient comments and feedback. Our thanks also go to Upasaka Lee Su Ku, whose cheerful assistance in the reprinting of the first work in this series encouraged us to complete this second book swiftly. The late Mrs. Fang Ying Chung, too, is remembered for her moral support. Finally, Upasaka Bruce Ko, and Joseph Levine, along with Upasika Barbara Levine, took time out to help at a crucial stage in the production of this book. The assistance they freely gave to a stranger adds particular significance to the word Kalyanamitra, virtuous friends. For this second edition, we gratefully acknowledge the help of Upasaka Duong Din Hai for comparing the translated text against the Chinese original, Dr. Feng Wang and the artist C.S. Leung for providing the calligraphy, as well as the assistance, in alphabetical order, of Cheng Chien Bishu, Upasaka Colin Clark, Upasaka Thomas Leung and Reverend Kenryu T. Suji. To all of them we say thank you, O Kage Sama, on their path to Buddhahood. Within, and beyond, this wasteland of birth and death, may they, together with all sentient beings, be reborn in Sukhavati, in that far land beyond, in their own pure minds. Preface to the third edition. Buddhism, as a major religion and a way of life, is the subject of numerous books and commentaries. Yet the kernel of its teachings can be expressed in two major concepts: purity of mind and practice. Traditional Pure Land teachings emphasize the three elements of faith, vows, and practice, Buddha recitation, as the essential conditions for rebirth in the Pure Land in the pure mind. This approach is presented as the easiest, most expedient path for the majority of people in this day and age. These teachings are in harmony with other Pure Land traditions, such as Jodo Shinshu, in which Shinjin, faith, is ultimately defined as mind, the true mind. Encompassing vows and practice, Sanshin Ishin, Pure Land is also in line with Zen, which sees all teachings as expedients, fingers pointing to the moon. The moon being the true mind, the mind of thusness, always bright, pure and unchanging. In the same vein, the Dhammapada Sutra, a key text of the Theravada school, summarizes the teachings of the Buddha with the words, "Do not what is evil. Do what is good. Keep your mind pure." Yet, purity of mind cannot be achieved by study and verbalization alone. It can be attained only through determined practice. There is a story concerning the famous Chinese official and poet Po Chu I which illustrates this point. One day, the official, passing along the road, saw a Zen monk seated on the branch of a tree preaching the Dharma. The following dialogue ensued. Official: Old man, what are you doing in that tree? In such a precarious position? One misstep, and you will fall to your death. Monk: I dare say, your lordship, that your own position is even more precarious. If make a misstep, I alone may be killed. If you make a misstep, it can cost the lives of thousands. Official: Not a bad reply. I'll tell you what. If you can explain the essence of Buddhism to me in one sentence, I'll become your disciple. Otherwise, we will go our separate ways, never to meet again. Monk: What an easy question. Listen. The essence of Buddhism is to do no evil. Do what is good, and keep your mind pure. Official: Is that all there is to it? Even a child of 8 realizes that. Monk: True, a child of 8 may realize it. But, even a man of 80 cannot practice it. Buddhism is mind, Buddhism is practice, it is praxis.